Now, another example of behavioral red flag is monitoring the whereabouts of phone. Now, these kinds of issues or behavior signal that there are underlying issues, okay? Issues like possessiveness, control, insecurities, issues like, unhealthy jealousy and things like that. I mean, I remember an example when I was in secondary school. I remember a girl, I think she was two classes below me, and she was dating this very mature guy. We were very young at the time. And she was dating this very mature guy who was so controlling. I mean, you know, he would always monitor her phone, he'd always, check her call logs and things like that. She was so afraid to even hang out with us because he was always asking her, "Where are you?" He would not want her to hang out with people. I don't know what his problem was, but that was what he was always doing. And I remember that then he would slap her on the road, he would ask her to kneel down on the street, he would beat her in front of his friends, punish her in front of his friends and things like that. I mean, that was so terrible. And I was so young, I didn't know how to help her or if she even needed my help or anything like that. But I just knew that the guy had issues. I was so uncomfortable with that relationship. Now, if you continue to put up with something like this, you'll be turned into a punching bag. So you want to make sure that if you're involved with somebody with these kinds of issues where they're always monitoring your phone, they're being overly possessive, controlling, trying to, monitor your movement, you want to address it ASAP before you turn into a punching bag, because behaviors like this could lead to, physical abuse, like the case of my friend. It first started with monitoring her phone, monitoring her movements and things like that. I mean, she would be with us and she would be shaking because once he calls her, she's shaking, she has to leave because she didn't want him to know that she wasn't at home and things like that. It was so toxic. I was so uncomfortable with that relationship. So if you're in this kind of situation, you want to put an end to the monitoring and things like that before it becomes the case of you now becoming their punching bag. They have personal issues that they need to deal with, and it has nothing to do with you.